Hello students, today I will take up one more problem uh, on Nyquist plot. So it states for a feedback system g of s h of s that is equal to 40 by s plus 4 multiplied by s square 2s plus 2. Find gain margin and stability form from the Nyquist plot. So here the important thing is, see, we have uh, a second order equation, that is s square plus 2s plus 2. So this is a second order equation, and here we have to identify the particular magnitude as well as angle. Okay, so let us start. uh, yeah uh, Here let me roll back, so please check out the steps. um, so these are the steps that we follow in order to draw the Nyquist plot. And here in the problem we have to find the gain margin. The formula is same that what we have followed for polar plot, that is gain margin is equal to 1 by that length OQ. So if you want to convert this into decibel, you need to apply 20 log to the base 10, so that will give you in decibel form. And here we have the steps. Step 1, you need to count how many number of poles of g of s h of s are in the right half of the s plane, that is with positive real part. Okay, now so let me take the step 1. Step 1, okay, you need to identify the number of poles in the right half of the s plane. Now I need, yeah, now I can see that my poles are located in the left half of the s plane and it is not in the right half, so p will be 0. And step 2 is to define our stability criteria for the given problem. So if I show you in the step, like in the steps to be solved, step 2, here we need to decide the stability criterion as n is equal to minus p. That is how many times Nyquist plot should encircle minus 1 plus j0 point for the absolute stability. So here we define the stability condition. So the stability condition is n is equal to minus p, and the value of p is 0. Then what happens? We find that n should be 0. What is n? N is nothing but number of encirclement to the critical point minus 1 plus j0. Okay, so this will be the critical point. To this critical point, after drawing the Nyquist plot, how many times it will encircle? Okay, so our statement will be our Nyquist plot for this problem should not encircle, so it has to be 0. That is our step 2. And step 3 is to identify the input frequency, okay, to vary our omega value. So you need to check, is there any poles located in the origin. I can see that no poles are originate in the located in the origin. So what we will do, so I will indicate no poles at origin. No poles at origin. Okay, or purely on imaginary axis. Okay, So you need to check, is there any poles at origin or on the imaginary axis. In case if you find, you need to bypass that. Okay, in the previous problem I had a pole at origin. What we have done, we have bypassed. So in case if you have s value here, what happens, you will be having a pole at origin. What will you do, you will bypass this with smallest positive value, that is plus 0 minus 0, almost equal to 0. Okay, so here in the problem that is not the case. So we don't have pole at the origin, okay, or at the imaginary axis. So we don't have. So now our role is to define section 1, section 2, section 3. So let me draw the actual sketch. So here you will be having an imaginary axis and the real axis. So what will be this point? So this will be plus j infinity and origin 0 and minus j infinity. So now if I want to define my section 1, so let me start here. Section 1 will be, so if I want to show, let me highlight. So that is from j infinity to 0. Okay, so that is plus j infinity to 0 will be the section 1, and section 2. So section 2 will be, can anyone tell me the section 2? So it will be 0 to minus j infinity. 0 to minus j infinity. So in the previous problem I had a pole at origin. So what I have done, I had bypassed with plus 0 and minus 0. So here in this problem I don't have any pole at the origin or in the imaginary axis. So no bypassing. So section 1, section 2 is done. And section 3. So section 3, so you need to sweep entire right half of the S-plane. So for that I will start from here and I will end at the same. See, from here to 0, 0 to infinity, and I will move back to the same position. I will be sweeping entire right half with a radius infinity. So section 3 will be minus j infinity to plus j infinity. Okay, so this will be my sections. So section 1, section 2, section 3, and here you know that section 1 and section 2, section 1 that is j infinity to 0, section 2 will be the mirror image. Okay, need not to get the magnitude and phase angle directly after drawing section 1. If you draw the mirror image, so then it is fine. Section 3 always lies at origin. Okay, so that is all about step 3. So let us follow step 4. So step 4 is to identify the magnitude. So the given problem is g of s h of s, that is equal to 40 by s plus 4 and s square 2s plus 2. Okay, so here if I want to calculate magnitude, I need to substitute s as j omega. So that will be g of j omega h of j omega. So that is equal to 40 by, okay, j omega plus 4, and here j omega whole square plus 2, sorry, plus 2 j omega plus 2. So let me rewrite this, that is 40 by, that is, I will write in the x plus I5 4 plus j omega, and here what will be the value, j omega whole square will be minus omega square, because j is root of minus 1, it will be minus 1, this will be omega square. So I can write 2 minus omega square plus j into 2 omega. Now, so let us identify the magnitude. Okay, so for this the magnitude will be the same, 40 will be the magnitude, and here the magnitude will be root of 4 square, that is x square 16 plus omega square, and here root of now can anyone tell me how can you do this, how can you identify the magnitude for that particular second order equation? Yeah, so here in this problem we have a second order equation. So here, in order to identify the magnitude, so you need to consider 2 minus omega as x and this as imaginary. So the answer is right, so I will write this as 2 minus omega square whole square plus 4 omega square. So this will be your magnitude. Okay, and in the similar way we need to identify the angle also. Okay, so for angle what I will do, uh, so let me write, so this particular will be 0. Okay, and this will be tan inverse of minus tan inverse of uh, omega by 4, and in the similar way minus tan inverse of 2 omega by 2 minus omega square. Okay, so this will be for angle condition. Now we have to draw the table. Okay, so before that let me get it, I will just copy the table. Okay, here section, yeah, so this is a table, and here for us it is enough to draw only section 1. So section 1 we are varying plus j infinity to 0, that we are giving omega value as infinity to 0. So very simple, when I substitute my starting point, let me scroll up. Okay, when I substitute the starting point omega as infinity, okay, tell me the answer, what will be the magnitude? Okay, here itself we have the magnitude equation, so this you can consider as a equation for magnitude and equation for angle. When I substitute infinity, what happens to the magnitude? What will be the value of magnitude?
0.
0, perfect. And angle? Okay, let me make a statement here. See, here you can directly say that for tan inverse of omega by 4 I will substitute as an infinity and I will get as 90 degree. So that will be minus 90 degree. Whereas tan inverse of, this is a second order equation. So remember, a quadratic factor contributes an angle of 180 degree as omega is infinity. Okay, for a, I will just write here, for a quadratic factor, when you substitute omega as infinity, it contributes an angle of 180 degree. Okay, and it will contribute 0 when you substitute 0, that is 0 degree. Okay, remember this angle so that you can directly substitute that. Okay, so now based on this, tell me the total angle here. What will be the angle?
Minus 270.
Yes, minus 270. So perfect, because this will yield you 90 degree and this will yield you 180 degree. So minus 90 minus 180, it will be minus 270 degree. So perfect. So let us come to the next. When I substitute omega as 0, give me the magnitude equation. You substitute omega as 0 and get me the magnitude. So I will give 2 minutes of time. Yes, the answer is right. You will be having magnitude as 5. So substitute 0 here. So 4, and here you will be having 2. So root 2 multiplied by 4 divided by 40. So you will be having the magnitude as 5. So you can do it. So you will get the answer as 5. And so when I substitute the 0, so what will happen? My angle will be, what will be the angle? See, I made a statement here. For a quadratic equation, when you substitute 0, it will give a 0 degree. Similar way, 0 by 4 is 0. Tan inverse of 0 is 0 degree. You will be having 0 degree as a angle, and rotation of plot will be 0 minus of minus 270. Okay, that is plus 270 degree. If it is plus, what is the direction? Yes, it is counterclockwise. Okay, just mark that angle in the graph, you will understand. And section 1 is done. Section 2. Okay, so please check the figure. We have input the value of plus infinity to 0. This particular value is done. This is section 1. Okay, this is section 1. And if you see, section 2 is mirror image. So mirror image, these two are mirror image, need not to find. And section 4 always lies at origin. If you substitute infinity both the times, if you substitute plus infinity and minus infinity to this magnitude, it will give you the value of 0 itself. So need not to identify. So this is one case. Sometimes you may get a problem. Let me draw the same here. So the section will be, you will in by chance there will be a pole at origin. So your starting point will be plus j infinity. Okay, and here this will be the section 1, that is plus 0 j, finite value, positive value, and minus 0 j. Okay, let me write. Section 1 will be, that is plus j infinity to 0. This will be section 1. And section 2 will be plus 0 to minus 0. And section 3 will be minus 0 to plus j infinity. And finally, so let me mark that. And finally, section 4 will be this one. So section 1, so this particular is section 2, and here this is section 3, and this one is section 4. So only these two cases will be there for problem. Okay, Nyquist plot. Now here, can anyone tell me which sections are mirror image? So in this case, section 1 and section 2 is mirror image. Here, see here, section 1 is, I will write here, section 1 plus j infinity to plus 0. Section 2, that is plus 0 j to minus 0 j. Section 3, minus 0 j to minus j infinity. Section 4, minus j infinity to plus j infinity. Now tell me which is mirror image. Huh? So section 1 and section 3 are the mirror image. See this particular, this one and this one is mirror image, and here section 1 about the real axis, these two are mirror image. Okay, so these are the only two cases that will appear in the problem. So here in this problem, section 2 will be is a mirror image of section 1. See, you need to mention in your answer, and section 3 is a origin. Okay, if you substitute infinity, what will happen to the magnitude? If you, let us see, if I substitute infinity, the magnitude will be 0. Again, one more point is infinity, again it is 0. So both are located in the origin, so not required to identify. So now step 5. So step 5. So step 5 is to identify the point Q. Okay, that is intersection with negative real axis. So for that we need to rationalize. Okay, so the given problem is g of j omega, I am substituting s as j omega, h of j omega, that is equal to 40 by, okay, 4 plus j omega multiplied by 2 minus omega square. Okay, this I will consider as positive real value, plus 2j omega. And here, in order to rationalize, I will multiply the opposite sign of both factor in both numerator and denominator, that is 4 minus j omega by 2 minus omega square minus 2j omega. So same in the denominator also. Okay, see this step I will leave it to you, very simple. Here you need to multiply and separate the real part and imaginary part. Okay, so I will write down the real part and imaginary part. So that is 40 multiplied by 8 minus 6 omega square. So please consider this as an homework. You just multiply and try to check whether you obtain the same. So denominator will be same, plus j omega square minus 10 by d. Okay, so this will be the real part and this will be the imaginary part. Okay, so which is in the form of x plus iy. I already made a code that if you want to identify the point omega pc, if you want to identify omega pc, so follow this method, substitute the imaginary part to 0. Okay, if you want to get the value of q, substitute the omega value in the real part. Okay, so what I will do, I will copy this particular imaginary part, Control C, Control V. Okay, when I substitute this to 0, denominator will be 0 if I cross multiply, and these two part, so final will be omega square is equal to 10, and the same omega pc will be, that is root of 10, that will be the value. And I will substitute this omega square in the real part. Okay, so let me copy that. So here, in order to find the value of q, so here I have to substitute the value of omega. So when you substitute omega square as 10, and here the final point will be that is minus 0.769. So these are the simple calculation that I am leaving for you. Cross check the values that I have given. So q value is done. Okay, now using the table I have to plot the graph. So I will make use of this particular area in order to draw the graph. Okay, so now an imaginary axis j omega, and I will be having a real axis. Okay, now I need to, okay, so we have plus 5, so let me extend my real axis to the positive side. Okay, now when I substitute omega as infinity, I am drawing with respect to section 1. Omega as infinity, the magnitude is 0. Always I mentioned, when you get 0 as a magnitude, straight away you need to locate in the origin. Okay, because need not to check the angle. Okay, 0 will be at the origin. Okay, when I substitute 0, okay, I am getting 5, okay, with 0 degree. So the value is plus 5. So that will be in the 0 degree. So here, so let me take, I will take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so starting point is done and terminating point is done. So this is section 1 for section 1. So starting point for section 1 is when I substitute omega as infinity, I am getting magnitude as 0, that is origin. When I am substituting omega as 0 as a terminating point, I am getting for that is plus 5 as a magnitude. And you can see here the total sweep is plus 270 degree. Can anyone tell how many quadrants I have to use here? Is it 1, 2, 3 or 4?
3.
3, yes. Each quadrant will have 90 degree sweep. Okay, and the direction is counterclockwise direction. So this is the starting point and the direction is counterclockwise. So counterclockwise will be in this direction. So let me draw, and before intersecting, so I always said the polar plot or the Nyquist plot will intersect the negative real axis at q. So what is the q value here? So q value that we identify as minus 0.7. Please check q as minus 0.769. So let me take somewhere this point as a q, that is equal to minus 0.769. Okay, so it will intersect that particular value, and again, so now you can draw the rough sketch and reach the final. Okay, so starting point, the direction. Okay, so this is for section 1. Only for section 1 I have drawn. What is section 2? The mirror image. So this mirror image you need to draw, that will for section 2. So the mirror image is as follows. So you can, so this is starting point and this is terminating point. Let me write the section 1. Section 1 will be plus j infinity to 0, and section 2 plus 0 to minus j infinity. Okay, see section 2, when I substitute 0, my magnitude will be 5. So here starting point, terminating point. For section 2, this will be the starting point. Okay, where you left in the section 1, so that will be the starting point. You can start here. Okay, and so for my better drawing, so what I will do, I will start from here. So mirror image, so let me erase this. Okay, so this will be the starting point. The direction is as follows. Okay, and this Q point is minus 0.76. Okay, so here, and section 3 is origin, that is this particular point. So starting point and terminating point for section 3 is same. So section 1 and 2 are mirror image. You can see I will just highlight the section. Okay, if I, this yellow line, you can consider it as a section 1. So this particular line I have drawn by substituting the value of, so this is section 1, the other one is section 2. Okay, now we obtained this particular value as minus 0.76, and the critical point is, so critical point, let me mention here. So critical point, that is minus 1 plus j0. If I mark this particular point, so this is minus 0.7, so this particular point will be minus 1 plus j0. Okay, nothing but minus 1. And here you can notice that my Nyquist plot not even near minus 1. It is not encircling minus 1. So then I can make a statement that system is stable. So that will be my condition. So how? Check the step 2. So step 2, I made a statement that n should be 0. Number of encirclement to the critical point minus 1 plus j0 should be 0, and here in the graph it is not at all encircling this particular point. So it would be encircling if this particular q is more than minus 1, like it is 1 or 2, minus 2 or minus 3, then what will happen? This particular point will be inside. Okay, again we have a method to count the encirclement. Okay, like same direction will add up, opposite direction will cancel each other. Okay, that I will let you know in the next problem. And here we have one more thing to identify, that is gain margin. From the problem we need to identify the gain margin also, and the here we have the formula. So that is gain margin is equal to 20 log to the base 10 that length of. Okay, so the formula is gain margin, that is equal to 20 log to the base 10 1 by the length of OQ. OQ is nothing but minus 0.769. Here you will identify this as dB. This will be the answer, and you can make a comment that critical point, that is minus 1 plus j0, is outside the Nyquist plot, hence n is equal to 0, system is stable. Okay, so this will be the problem number 2. I hope you understood this particular problem. You can see the section like step 3 in your entire problems you will get either these two condition, or the first condition where you will not have any pole at origin, or you will be having a pole at the origin. Only these two condition you may get in the exam. So let me stop here.